Welcome to the Chicago Bears franchise. It's week 7 with the Bears hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chicago trying to get back to 500 after losing last week to the Lions in a game they hope to forget. The Bears lost 44-7, allowing over 500 yards off the arm of Landry Jones. And the Bears have lost some ugly games this year by scores of 30-15, 17-3, and 44-7. They're back home today, hoping to take a step forward against the 1-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here we go. Matt Prater sends it off, and the speedy Deshaun Jackson will take it out of the end zone. Between the hashes and met by DeAndre Houston Carson. And that sets up Tampa Bay against his 14th ranked Chicago defense. Hard to believe they're 14th after last week's performance. Play action on first down, plenty of time for Winston. Underneath to O.J. Howard, who is quickly wrapped up by Pernell McPhee. Let's check out this Buccaneer offense that could pose some problems for our secondary. It's a pretty good offensive line for Jameis Winston, but I'm most worried about O.J. Howard, Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, and in the slot, former third-round pick Chris Godwin. Here's 3rd and 7 for Jameis Winston. And open underneath, this is Godwin getting the first down catch, working against Marcus Cooper in the slot. Hopefully this defense is much improved from last week. They have played a couple good games this year. Now Winston floats one dangerously, and it's caught by Deshaun Jackson. That was risky, but the placement was at least on point for Winston. On second down, play fake. They want to go deep on this one. Winston downfield to Mike Evans. That's a first down inside the 35 of Chicago. He's matched up against Prince Amukamara. Now the Buccaneers going empty. They want to go right at this secondary, but now good coverage. Winston waiting around too long, and time runs out. The Gator sacks the Seminole. It's Jonathan Bullard. 3rd down and long now for the Buccaneers from the 38 of Chicago. Safety's back deep, open at the sideline, but out of bounds is Jackson. And with the wind here in Chicago, that is going to bring on the punt team. That could have been better, but the Bears don't allow any points. So now, 1st and 10, Mitchell Trubisky motions Cam Meredith out wide and gets started in the air with a completion to Deion Sims, who was benched last week after a number of drops, but he is back in the lineup today. From the 26-yard line, off the delay now, straight up the middle goes Jordan Howard. With a head of steam, he picks up 11 yards. Howard approaching 400 rushing yards on the season as Trubisky against the blitz throws quick across the middle, and Meredith makes the reception and crosses the 50. 2 quick throws by Trubisky, and they're on the move. 8 minutes to play in the first quarter, another blitz and an open look to Marcus Wheaton. Tripped up on the play, but he gets first down yardage. This Tampa defense is very strong in the front 7, but they are a lot more vulnerable in the secondary. And there they go, getting at Trubisky. Now it's Chris Baker. I expect the running game to be tough, but here's the pass rush. It's Baker and Gerald McCoy in the middle. You might not find a better defensive tackle duo in the entire league. 3rd down and 15 now from the 42. Short to Sims, and he is wrapped up, but gets some yardage back. And with the wind in Chicago's favor, they send on Matt Prater. 50-yard try, left hash. And Chicago takes the lead on their first possession. Not a bad first 10 minutes or so. Tampa Bay ball at their 25 as the Buccaneers come out and go right back to play action. Pressure's on, and Winston just gets this throw off, but it's incomplete. O.J. Howard lines up in the slot. They spread out the defense and catch him with the draw. Doug Martin on the carry, getting 8. Now it's 3rd down and short. 3 receivers in the game. Up the middle for a first down, and spinning his way forward is Doug Martin. Across the 50 and finally brought down at the 47 of the Bears. You can see Coach Tomlin already getting frustrated with his defense as here's more play action. Winston scrambles away and throws away with great coverage downfield by Chicago. Can they make a stand on this side of the 50 again? 3rd down, they're showing blitz. Drop out of it, 4 on the rush. Winston, short, Sims out of bounds, and that won't cut it. 4th down. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter as Chicago goes to the run to start this drive, and straight into Chris Baker runs Jordan Howard. They'll have to be a lot more creative with how they get this run game going. Single high look, the blitz is on. Howard picks it up and Trubisky throws a dart to Cam Meredith. Perfect throw and a first down. I like the way they're opening this game in the air. And now they hit him with the run, and cutting left is Jordan Howard. Another good carry. And that's how they can get at this defense. Try to spread them out and don't just run right at them. Now it's Cunningham, right side with room. Another good play for Chicago. This is the start we hope to see on this side of the ball. 14 yards for Benny Cunningham. Howard returns, and now play action. Trubisky wide open to Cam Meredith. Inside the 20, and the Bears are driving into the red zone. They are getting the football out of Trubisky's hand very quickly, and the run game is actually complementing the throw. Toss right now, and Cohen is laid out by Quan Alexander. I think he thought he was getting a block there, and he didn't. So now it's third down and long, and time runs out. It's delay of game on Chicago. Now at the 21, how aggressive do you get here? Trubisky, pocket collapsing, and he gets a shoulder from A.J. Johnstone. Remember, I believe Johnstone was the #1 player in the past draft. He goes right around Charles Leno, and he doesn't just hit Trubisky. He flattened him. It's 6-0 Chicago after another Matt Prater field goal. Buccaneers still trying to go deep as time runs out for Jameis Winston. And there is Pernell McPhee bringing him down. These are two completely different pass game approaches. Buccaneers want the big play, and they'll get one on 3rd and 12 with a sideline throw to Djax. The Bear defense hasn't started the drive strong, but they've rebounded well. Now can they do the same on first down? Across the middle again, Mike Evans with the catch. And Jameis Winston now 8 of 11 as Tampa Bay approaches field goal range. Wind is in their favor now, remember, as Winston floats one for O.J. Howard. The touch on this throw was outstanding. Jarrell Freeman, at 32 years of age, may be slowing down a little bit. A year or two ago, he might make the play there. Handoff Martin on second down, and the tackle is made by Leonard Floyd. We'll see if they can get the stop here and hold Tampa Bay to 3. Stack left with Godwin, Howard, and Evans. Winston to the end zone, and there's Jackson in the back. Touchdown! He beats Marcus Cooper on the post route and catches his 50th career touchdown, and Tampa Bay has taken the lead. You can start a game well like Chicago, but 3 points on field goals, it's just not enough. So Bear football, and there's another big hit on Marcus Wheaton as Trubisky continues to throw efficiently. Needing the 35 to convert. No one around Marcus Wheaton. First down off the spin, Chicago. Back into Buccaneer territory. Trubisky is 8 of 9 for 117 yards. He's going to the air again. Now Sims makes the catch, but is quickly taken down. Not much there. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first half as they spread out this defense. Against the blitz, rolling away from pressure. Back across the middle, complete to Marcus Wheaton. What a risky throw that works out. Trubisky evades the safety blitz. He probably could have ran for it, but at least he made the play. That was Chris Baker in coverage. Trubisky floated it right over his head. Draw play now, and Howard straight ahead. He's getting some daylight on these runs, more than I expected. 1st and goal. 3 receivers to the right, including Deion Sims. Trubisky across the middle, and Wheaton makes another catch. Very busy in this first half. With 2 field goals already, do they finish this possession? 3rd and goal. Trubisky pressured, rolling left and throws away. Too much commotion and good coverage in the end zone by Tampa Bay. So that brings up Matt Prater, his 3rd field goal try. Chip shot is good, but the Bears need to start finding the end zone. This is not enough. Bears back in front, however, and 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here is Jameis Winston, starting with a throw to Deshaun Jackson right near the sticks, and the chains move again. Winston throwing very accurately in this first half. Here on second down, the pressure arrives again. Winston taken down. That's 2 on the day for Pernell McPhee. Bears couldn't get any pressure last week, but they sure can today. And the 3rd and 20 run by Sims is stopped, and the Bears will use their last timeout. What can they do in 67 seconds beginning at their own 20? Quick rush and sacked. A.J. Johnstone again. 5 on the year for the rookie, and the Bears have had enough. That first play didn't work, so they'll run it, but Tampa Bay will use their timeout to get the football back. 13 seconds to go now, in Tampa Bay down 2. They have a chance to get in field goal range. Rolling right to the left sideline. Now that's complete. Doug Martin with the catch. Now Bucs at the 41. They want to get closer for Blair Walsh. Winston outside. Godwin spun down, and they can't get the timeout in time. Amos spun him down, and it wasn't a fast enough tackle for Tampa, so they still trail by 2 as we have hit halftime here in the Windy City. That may have been the Bears' best half of football in a game not played against the Packers this year, but it still needs to get a lot better because they could not find the end zone. It's 9-7. Chicago has the football to start this half, and airing it out on first down, that is caught by Deion Sims. That's one of the plays he did not make last week. Now they'll try Cohen on the counter, and swarming him in the backfield is a trio of Buccaneers. The Bears had some success with a quick strike passing game in the first half. Pressure's on from Johnstone, intercepted, Vernon Hargreaves. And that's going to be a face mask at the end. Trubisky felt the rush. There's Johnstone. That leads to the overthrow. The rookie having a major impact in this game. He's now basically responsible for 2 sacks and a pick. Buccaneer football short field. Outside, up for grabs, and almost intercepted. Kind of an awkward battle there between Evans and Amukamara. Ball at the 33. Winston spins, throws complete. There's Evans, brought down by Kwiatkowski, a little shy of the marker. So the fullback is in the game on 3rd down. Fake to Martin. Winston up high. Howard, high points. Feet down. Inbounds. Count it. Touchdown. Going up like a rebound against Terrence Newman. Newman's had some tough moments this year, and what a play by O.J. Howard. There goes the Chicago lead, 14-9 after Trubisky's 9th interception turns into points. They go off tackle now and have success again with Jordan Howard. 3rd down and inches. Going up the middle this time and stuffed. Again, it's A.J. Johnstone. The spectacular rookie continues a breakout day, and the Bears will punt with Pat O'Donnell. Oh, wait a minute! They faked it to Michael Burton! He follows Amos like a fullback, only he's the fullback. It's kind of weird. 1st down Chicago on the 20-yard run. The Buccaneers never even look back to see if the ball is even kicked. What a call there for Chicago. Now in Buck territory, the speedy Tariq Cohen straight ahead. That'll go for about 6. 9:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. Trubisky heads back to the air, completes it short, right at the marker to Deion Sims. Bears get a good spot too. It's a 1st down. 5 catches on the day for Sims. Good production from him. Now on 2nd down, the throw comes out a bit early as Trubisky did have Cam Meredith open. 3 receivers in the game. Bucs send for it. Trubisky, who loads up. Deep shot toward the end zone and broken up. Looking for Kevin White. And shaken up on the play is Marcus Wheaton. So that'll call on Matt Prater for the 4th time today. From left hash, 49-yard kick is up and through. 14-12, Buccaneers still lead. A pretty good game we have going here in Chicago. 8:21 to play in the 3rd quarter. And Martin goes nowhere on this run. Dante Rooks the first there. He has filled in very well for Akeem Hicks. It's a screen on 3rd down. Sims makes the catch and will move the chains. Bears do not have anybody in position to stop it. Now at the 38, draw to Martin. Met, but fights through contact, and now escapes into the secondary. Across the 30, Amos gives chase, and he can't catch him. Touchdown, Doug Martin, 62 yards. Houston Carson needs to make that tackle. He bounced right off of Martin, who breaks another tackle, and then turns on the high gear. 21-12 in favor of Tampa Bay. But there's Jordan Howard trying to quickly turn things around, showing some good quickness and burst on that run. 68 yards on his day. Cunningham checks in, and now there's just nothing. 3 Buccaneers surround him at the 48. That sets up 3rd down and 8 for Chicago. 4 on the rush. Floating outside for Kevin White. It's incomplete. He just couldn't squeeze it. 4th down. With 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, it's Tampa football. They have a 9-point lead now and get a big play across the middle. They were at the 8, but get 28 on that pass. Jameis has not missed on his throws. Bears are not doing enough to disrupt his timing or his rhythm, so it's been another tough day against the pass. Here's 3rd down. Now the blitz is sent, but no pressure on Winston as he finds O.J. Howard. They work the crossing routes against the man coverage. It's the perfect call on that play. Buccaneers continue to drive. As the 4th quarter approaches, Martin heads off tackle, finds a lane, and is taken down by Amos at about the 26. Martin now 111 yards on the ground. 2nd and short, and this time the play is made by Nick Kwiatkowski. Loss of a couple there for Martin. Charles Sims checks in the game on 3rd down, and here we go again with play action. Airing it out, Winston to O.J. Howard. They've had some close calls downfield, but the Bears just can't close the gap fast enough. It's goal to go. Fake again, end zone, out of bounds for O.J. Howard. The Bears don't have anybody that can really contain Howard effectively. 3rd and goal. They bring 4. Outside, caught Howard, and he doesn't get there. So another field goal coming up for the Buccaneers. As Tampa Bay continues to increase their lead, Chicago running out of time. Down 12, 13 minutes to go, as Quincy Enunwa makes the catch, filling in for Marcus Wheaton, who left the game with a shoulder injury. Good to see Enunwa contributing. Now it's a pitch out to Jordan Howard. He has the edge and bowls over a safety. Howard fumbles out of bounds, but the Bears keep possession. What a play right there. That could have been really bad. In Buck territory, Cunningham in the game. Going right up the middle behind Josh Sitton. There we go, another good run. Cunningham with 21 on the day. 3rd down and 1. And it's a handoff to Benny Cunningham. Getting the 1st down, and the Bears now get to the 31. They're in field goal range. Of course, we don't want them to settle on this drive. Offset eye. Pressure's there. Outside, intercepted! No, it's Sterling Moore. He will not be caught. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. And here we go again. A 3-score lead now for Tampa. Wide open downfield, we had Kevin White as Moore crashes down to cover Burton, and the pressure forces another bad throw. Now it's even more difficult for Chicago as the dump off goes to Howard. He shows his power once again. Gets maybe 6-7 yards on the play. 3rd down and 4 here for the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky is intercepted again, and racing the other way is Levante David with another pick 6. This throw not even close to the intended target, trying to throw a slant, and he just gives it right back to the Bucs. Trubisky has thrown 3 interceptions in this half. Something's got to give on this team. And maybe it's time for at least temporary change of some sort, because these performances cannot continue. As expected, Mitchell Trubisky is out of the game, and in is undrafted rookie Pat McChesney, who escapes the rush. McChesney, very quick, escapes out to the 43-yard line, 1st down. We saw McChesney play in week 1 when Mitchell Trubisky threw 5 interceptions. This right here could be his audition. These are the circumstances that lead to players getting benched and things changing. So here's Pat McChesney throwing underneath, and that's caught by Marquis Cole, the fellow rookie, as he gets up to the 37. McChesney dazzled us in the preseason with phenomenal throws, especially in that final game, as he throws a strike outside to Cam Meredith for a 1st down. McChesney, undrafted out of Texas A&M, throws another pass across the middle. Another catch for Quincy Enunwa, who's trying to get back his regular playing time. McChesney earned the 2nd quarterback spot by his play in the preseason. I'd say he's got a chance to gain a little bit more today, as this throw is offline. He will miss some throws as well, but we've just seen some good play out of him, and now's a great chance to really see what he can do. But back-to-back misses. That is not what we hope to see from the young quarterback. Another field goal from Chicago, and now just a few minutes to go. Here is Jameis Winston on third down, intercepted! It's picked off by Marcus Calhoun. The Bears bring the backups into the game and say, someone make a play. And that someone here is Marcus Calhoun in his second year undrafted out of Kalispell, getting some playing time this year with the injuries to Trevathan and Freeman, and now because of the blowout. So Marcus Calhoun makes the biggest play of his NFL career, giving McChesney the football, who floats one. Deion Sims, touchdown against blown coverage. I'll take it. The first touchdown of the game and the first touchdown pass of McChesney's career. If they convert the 2-point here, it's a 2-score game, but the rush gets to McChesney and we will not have that opportunity. 38-21 Tampa Bay. Strong performance out of Jameis Winston today, 287 yards and 2 touchdowns. And they will just be running it here, trying to take down the rest of the clock as Martin gets stuffed. I'd like to see a bit more of the offense with McChesney in the game. 3rd and 6. Here comes the rush, and the Bears get the stop. With the backups, they get an interception, and now a drive-ending sack by Dante Rooks. We see Marcus Calhoun here in coverage, one of the better coverage linebackers on this team. So now, Chicago in a 2-minute drill, and no, they're not playing to beat the Buccaneers at this point. But I think this drive means a lot for Pat McChesney to show that he might be deserving of some more playing time. He throws outside, complete to Adam Shaheen. That'll get a first down. McChesney 7 of 10 in the air. Throwing again on first down, escapes the pocket. He can do this really well. First down, Chicago. 23 yards rushing for McChesney. 1:06 to play in the game as this throw gets airmailed. So maybe the third bad miss we've seen out of McChesney. 3rd down and inches. McChesney's going deep on this play for Kevin White. It's incomplete. That's 3 plays downfield now. They've tried to go deep, and White has not been able to make the catch on any. 4th and inches. Game not over yet as Jordan Howard moves the chains, and McChesney keeps them in the hurry-up. They're going back to the air on first down. McChesney steps up and floats a pass perfectly, but Meredith can't make the catch. Hit applied by TJ Ward. From the 43 now, sprinting outside the pocket. McChesney deep again. This one's caught. That's Alonzo Russell. Another accurate deep ball from Pat McChesney. First down from the 21. McChesney resets his feet and finds Adam Shaheen. Another on-target throw. If they can't win the game, he at least wants to win the job. Up top, Marquis Cole. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted. 5 seconds left. McChesney wants the end zone one more time. 3rd and goal. Caught short by Kevin White, and he doesn't get into the end zone. But for Chicago, that may have been enough. Enough to see a major change next week. Mitchell Trubisky has not had a great sophomore campaign despite having an improved offense around him. He's a young quarterback who was inexperienced coming out of UNC, and maybe that's starting to really show. I think he's still talented, but right now the play is not matching expectations. 2 of those interceptions were very bad throws. There was one that was a bad decision, obviously. Although if I had gone for Kevin White on that one, the route wasn't even finished yet, so that probably wouldn't have even worked. But it's better than a pick, which was obviously what happened. So, I mean, the way we began the game was what I hoped for. We just couldn't sustain it. Maybe went away from it a little bit too much. But I think that going forward, a couple changes do need to be made. Marcus Wheaton suffered an injury in this game, so that's just another injury that we've suffered this year. We are getting healthier, however, as Bryce Callahan's going to be back next week, and so is Akeem Hicks. But I still think Dante Rooks has earned a lot of playing time. At receiver now without Marcus Wheaton, I think I'm going to try moving Kevin White into the slot first and then moving Quincy Enunwa back to the starting role. Now, when I look at just the linebackers and think about our nickel package and coverage, I think it's time for a change there. I believe Marcus Calhoun has earned the spot opposite Jarrell Freeman. I think he's a better cover linebacker than Kwiatkowski. But at the quarterback position, Mitchell Trubisky's biggest weakness has been throwing under pressure, and it's led to a number of interceptions, overthrows, and stalled possessions. Pat McChesney simply has produced in the playing time he's gotten, and the sample size has gotten larger this year. The preseason was outstanding, and then he's made some plays in the games he's gotten into in the regular season. And that means next week, for at least 1 week, I don't know how long it's going to be or what's going to happen past next week, but Pat McChesney is going to start against the Seattle Seahawks. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I need to see him play in a game that really matters and give him a chance to have the job for at least one day. I couldn't believe it either when he was making all the plays in the preseason, and then he's made great throws in week 1, great throws today. I need to see him play a full game now. It's time. So that is coming up next in the Chicago Bears franchise. I don't want to keep losing these games in ugly fashion. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but at least we're trying to change something. So thank you all for watching. Please drop a like. What do you think about Pat McChesney starting next week? Do you think he should be the permanent starter, or what do you think about the entire situation? Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.